Hi, Saggy. Welcome back. So, I'm going to be doing a reading on your next chapter in life, what you're walking into right now, and how this is shaping your life, what you can expect, what's going to be unfolding for you, and everything that you need to know about this next chapter. So, the cards that you're pulling today, Sag, we have Jupiter, which is the card of expansion or the planet of expansion, and also your ruling planet as well. And then we also have the sixth house of craft coming out for you for this next chapter. So, very, very exciting. I feel like you're going to have a chapter of massive self improvement. You could feel like your lifestyle is expanding in a major way, and you also could be rewarded through your discipline during this chapter. So, it's going to be important for you to keep up really healthy routines. Your daily habits could start to create the life that you imagine for yourself, which is just healthier, brighter, and more abundant. Okay. So, Jupiter energy is all about growth, opportunity, and blessings. You guys should be very familiar with that Jupiter energy. Jupiter brings expansion, luck, opportunity into your life. It also allows you to play on your wisdom, all of your learned experiences, all the lessons that you've dealt with are now going to come into play. You can find that this next chapter is going to be a lot more optimistic for you. Things are working in your favor. You could be feeling much more luckier. You could feel like things are happening in divine timing for you. And there's also some really big upgrades in your work and your lifestyle. Okay. So, whatever area that Jupiter touches, and in this case, it's the sixth house, it is the area of your life that grows. Okay. So, let's now talk about the sixth house. With this sixth house of the house of craft, you can find that Jupiter is going to be elevating your routines, could also be your body, how your body looks, your work ethic, and also just being more productive overall. So you will start to see results where you felt stuck. And you could also feel like you're getting support from the universe or your angels, your spirit guides that will be supporting you where you've been feeling like you've been struggling. So life should just feel much more lighter with this energy. Again, sixth house just talks about your daily routines, your physical health, your mental health, also work and service, your discipline, setting boundaries, and also how you take care of yourself. Okay, so this is like the maintenance house, and it is a big foundation of your life. So I feel like from Jupiter entering your sixth house, even the smallest habits that you will be creating for yourself will become a catalyst for major life improvement. All right. So yeah, that's what we have here. Let me see. Anything else I'm missing? No, I don't think so. You also could be traveling in this next chapter as well with that Jupiter energy. But I feel like there's a big energy of you cleansing with the sixth house. That's the only thing I feel like I missed. Okay. All right. Whatever. Let's see what else you can expect in this next chapter. Give me some messages for Sagittarius and what can they expect in this next chapter that's unfolding for them right now. Ooh. All right. What can Sagittarius expect in this chapter that's unfolding for them right now? All right. Bottom of the deck, we have stalemate. So you could be letting go of stalemates in your life. And this will talk about people who you may have standoffs with, where you guys are not seeing eye to eye, situations that feel like a dead end, situations that feel non committal, situations that have been holding out or just been super stagnant or very delayed, situations that feel blocked for you, situations that refuse to compromise with you, situations that challenge you or try to compete against you or even feel like they're your opponent versus your partner. You are clearing out that energy and you have new energy coming in towards you. You also have the sun here, And the sun is the yes card. So the answer to your question right now is yes. You will have a lot of great positive energy coming towards you. You'll feel very powerful in this next chapter. You could be reaching a climax in your life or even your prime. You'll be feeling very fulfilled and very prideful or proud of what you've accomplished. You should be feeling very radiant. You should feel very successful. You will be encompassing the energy of the divine masculine. So, very alpha, very dominant, being decisive, taking action. Okay. You also may have a routine where you start earlier in the day than you're used to. So I see you waking up very early in this next chapter and making that a consistent thing. You'll have a lot of victories and you should be feeling very happy and very warm. So this is a very, very nice card coming out. And then we also have the ring. Okay, so you could be entering some type of agreement or partnership. You're entering some type of pact or a new cycle that's very promising for you. You could be getting closure from situations that no longer serve you. You also will heal any trust concerns that you have. So when I say trust concerns, I'm basically just saying trust issues. I don't like that word issue, but if you have a cycle of trust issues, feeling like you cannot trust people, you will be healing that in this next chapter. You could be getting some really big contracts coming towards you and you're reaping what you sow. Okay. So if you've been putting out really positive energy, then you're going to get positive energy back. I'm so tired of seeing the comments where people are like, I don't believe this is going to happen. It's like, well, you just written your destiny. Like, okay, it's not going to happen for you. What do you want me to say? I'm not going to beg you to believe that it's going to happen. So, what you put out there is what you receive. Your mindset controls your reality. Like it's so simple. I had to speak to someone today who's one of my regulars and they were just not saying positive things about their connection, and I understand that they probably needed to vent, but I was like, you need to stop saying these negative things because you're going to manifest that. So that is truly what's happening for you. If you believe that you can be lucky, if you believe that you can get disciplined, that you can be very successful in this next chapter, that's exactly what's going to happen. Okay. All right. So stay optimistic. So let's see for my Saggies. Give me some messages, please. What can they expect in this next chapter? What's the most significant things that they can expect? Give me some messages for Sag. All right, so right off the bat, we have the card of trust, which is the Seven of Swords. And I feel like you are going to be resolving any trust concerns that you had. It could also just be as simple as closing out cycles with the people or the environments that you do not trust and moving towards more trustworthy connections or environments. Okay, so it's as simple as that here. You also have karma working on your side with the justice. You should feel like you're being aligned with much more equal or balanced connections as well. And you have more generous offers coming towards you, generous opportunities, generous contracts, generous, partnerships coming towards you as well. So the cards that you're pulling, Sag, we do have the Three of Wands. We have the Star, which is that card of optimism. So remain hopeful, remain faithful and optimistic. I'm telling you, don't do it to yourself. Don't sit there and start thinking negatively. You'll be like a lot of people who just miss out on opportunities. Stay optimistic and believe that your wishes are coming true. Okay. We also have the Two of Pentacles here. So with this Three of Wands, Sag, you will be getting more creative. You have a lot of inspiration coming towards you. There's also something about you writing your destiny. So you've been dreaming a lot, or you've been visualizing your future, and things are going to start working for you. It's almost like you're putting down the paintbrush and you actually start walking down this road. So, from your actions that you'll be taking in this next chapter, you'll see that everything that you've manifested is actually coming true, and that you're aligned to the visions that you've been having of your future self. Okay. Three of Wands is just foreshadowing of what is right around the corner for you. And we are entering this chapter right now. So this is really nice. You could become much more artistic. You could be writing more, painting more, making music, cooking. I also see you being attracted to the more artistic types in life. So you could be finding that a lot of your new friend groups could be more artistic. You could be dating a very artistic type of person coming into your life, or these are the hobbies and interests that kind of, excite you. Is something that is around art, music, food, travel, adventure, things like that, that you're going to really be jumping into and allowing yourself to have a lot of fun with that. So let's go ahead and clarify the Three of Wands and see what's going on with that. Clarify the Three of Wands for Sagittarius. Ooh, okay. Wow. All right, so you have the World card, which just shows that you're ending a cycle. You're moving to a checkpoint in life that's going to propel you into your future. And this is when the universe feels very pleased with the decisions that you have been making most recently. So there's been this energy of judgment where the universe could have been throwing tests your way to see if you would, you know, be able to overcome them or fold. And you overcame. And because of that, you are reaching this checkpoint where the universe feels very pleased. They're closing out cycles that no longer align to you, and they're allowing something new to come into your life. And you also should expect a lot of blessings with the universe when it comes out in your reading. You have a miracle or a blessing coming through for you. This could be through opportunities coming your way, and you also could have travel coming your way very soon as well. Or just in this next chapter period, you could be traveling more than you have within the last couple years. Okay, so I do see that happening for you. And then what else do we have here? Total life upgrade happening for you, Sag. Okay. All right. We also, and there goes that judgment card. So you have been judged most recently, but you're passing with flying colors. So there's nothing to worry about. You have the Eight of Wands. So this is like life picking up speed, feeling thrilling and exciting again. This is you having incredible momentum, making progress really fast, achieving your goals really fast, having what you desire quickly. This is also back to back opportunities or circumstances where you'll kind of be very busy, engaging in all these new things that are coming towards you. And you feel very prepared here with that Eight of Wands, where you'll just kind of be taking it by storm and having a lot of fun with it. You could also very soon be getting a message of closure from someone. This is someone that for some reason you and this person couldn't align. Okay, you guys could have been out of alignment, and I do feel like things ended between you two, possibly harshly, but there was never any closure. You are getting that closure, and even after you get this closure message or call from this person, it feels like they kind of keep up with you for some reason. So obviously the cycle is closed between you two, but it's almost like even after they say their piece or they say their apology or ask for forgiveness or whatever it is, they also keep texting. They keep checking in. It's like, okay, we had this powerful conversation. I'm feeling good from it. And then the next day they're like, good morning. And then before you go to bed, they're like, good evening or good night. Have a great night. Sleep well. Like someone is, and there's that confirmation. Someone is obviously wanting to keep up with you in this next chapter of your life. And it's just interesting how that works. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify that. Where's my... One second. All right, clarify the Eight of Wands for Sagittarius. it has a lot of magic. So it's a rite of passage, right? And it could also be like Wheel of Fortune energy of what goes around comes around. Maybe you were the one chasing this person in the past, but moving forward, this person will be chasing you. And this could be a family member, a friend, or even a romantic partner of your past. Okay. So something with a lot, it's very mysterious how this is happening, and it has a lot of magic towards it. And it's kind of just like a rite of passage here. Anything else you can tell me? Yeah. You and this person, for some reason in the past, just did not get along. We have the bully card here. So this person could have made you felt embarrassed over a situation, or maybe you felt like this person was gossiping about you, or they just felt like they had an unwillingness to move with you or to, align with you. It's like they were working against you and not with you. And it did translate into some type of loss for you, but I feel like in this next chapter, you're healed from that, or you're not holding on to that loss anymore. You no longer feel sad over the situation, but you are getting closure with a lot of back to back messages after that. But I don't know where this is going. Okay, that's the basis of what I'm trying to say. I don't know if you even have um, a want or desire to have this person in your life anymore. So it's just interesting, okay? And also we have the star card, which can talk about healing connections. So that's just very interesting to me. But with the star here, you can expect your next chapter to be very hopeful. There's a lot of good fortune coming towards you. You could have a big blessing in store for you with the star. The star is an energy of healing. So, healing all your past trauma, healing your heartbreak, your disappointments, healing bad habits. Your health is being restored into a really nice place. So, you could be changing your diet. You could be working out more in this next chapter, or you're just staying ahead of your health, like going to doctor's appointments, making sure you're doing your annual visits, or just making sure you're checking in with yourself when something doesn't feel right. The star also talks about popularity or fame or visibility or exposure. So you can know that whatever is meant for you will not miss you because you'll have incredible visibility in this next chapter. You also could become more popular in your social setting or just getting even some fame, going viral, okay? And last but not least, I always want to mention this with a star. It does talk about great hygiene or just great upkeep of yourself. So you could find that maybe your hair is becoming stronger and longer, or you may find that your skin is getting baby smooth. You could have a certain youthful appearance about yourself, as if you just came out the womb. Okay? So that's a really nice thing about the star. Now let's go ahead and clarify that even deeper. Tell me about the star for my Saggies watching. All right. So, one of your biggest blessings is going to be clarity. And with that clarity, it just talks about like maybe your wisdom, excuse me, that could be helping you into the next season. Or it can talk about you just not feeling confused about your next steps. Like the universe is blessing you with the answers that you need to get ahead. So that's going to be your most valuable blessing. You could get a lot of other blessings like going viral, becoming more popular, getting a bigger social setting. Maybe your health is being restored, and also money, finances, whatever. But the biggest blessing is just not being confused about your next direction that allows you to make a lot of movement forward. And I also see that your intuition is off the charts in this next chapter. You can see your future, Sagittarius, and you know that you have more out of life than what is now. And you're following that. This is the thing. Your intuition is what keeps your hope and your faith alive because you know that you're meant for more. You just have that inner knowing, and that keeps you very grounded even when things are unlikely. But what you can find in this next chapter is based off of your own doing, things are going to be very smooth. Let's clarify that. All right, clarify the Ace of Swords. Okay. All right, we have the daydream card, which has been like the message of the day. And this talks about your deepest desires, what you dream about, what you envision for yourself, where you want to be in life. And you're getting some type of clarity that's allowing you to know what steps you need to take to go towards it. Usually, sometimes this can feel so distant because you don't really know how you're going to get there, what resources you can take advantage of, what steps to take, who to talk to. But that's why the blessing of the Ace of Swords is just so powerful, because it kind of cuts out all of that confusion and gives you a very clear head of what to do next. Okay. And it aligns to your deepest desires, or what you are the most optimistic about, what you believe for yourself. It's actually happening. It's very, very exciting. Okay. You will be in a period of indulgence, having a lot of social interactions, meeting new friends who are aligned to you, and also feeling very joyous or very harmonious in your decisions. So it's a really, really good energy here. I see a really big social circle for you in your next chapter. New friends and lots of hangouts, hanging out, going on trips together, planning events together, just having a lot of shared experiences. All right, your last card here is the Two of Pentacles. This is about you. Once you're able to cut out your confusion of what is kind of keeping you hostage and making you so indecisive, you will be ready to act. Okay, so with that Two of Pentacles, I do see this as your priorities in life, your goals, and what is the most important to you. You will put that at the top of your list and you will make it happen. You're feeling more balanced in this next chapter. It also could be a balancing of your finances where you're coming out of debt and you're able to save a little bit more. You'll feel on top of the game by just keeping your lifestyle very balanced. I see that you're not going to be overindulging in things that could be taken from you, but you're keeping just a very steady pace here, or just, doing things in moderation, which is really nice for you. You also could get a second source of income. This second source of income could come from another job or a side hustle, or maybe you're starting your own business. Or you could be meeting someone who will bring a lot of stability into your life that will allow you to take some of the load off, or allow you to not have to handle all responsibilities that you've been doing so far, which is really nice. Okay. Clarify the Two of Pentacles for Sagittarius. All right. So we have the Seven of Cups here, and we have the Six of Wands. Look out for a Pisces or a Leo. This could be someone who helps you get into a stable place, whether they just help you out from time to time with favors, or maybe they're providing some money towards your bills, or they're just offering you some type of advice or resource that helps you stay clear headed. Okay. Now, with the Seven of Cups being here, you will have a lot of options of how you can balance your life. You will have a lot of options about how you can make more money. And it's just about picking the best one possible, the one that you're using your wisdom and your clarity to decide on, and going with it. Okay. So you're cutting out the confusion. You're able to choose a significant resource or opportunity, and you're going to go after it. You may have a lot of great and bright ideas, being that you're going to be so creative in this next chapter, but I don't see you being held back by having too many options. You're cutting through the confusion. You're like, this is the one for me. I'm going to trust it and go with it. And it's going to be a huge success. Huge, huge success. There's a lot of recognition from what you're choosing. There's a lot of reward. You're being put on a pedestal. You're being seen as an inspiration to those around you. You're going to have a really great set of friends who are really going to uplift you and have the best intentions for you. So if you've dealt with really bad friendships in the past, people who backstabbed you, that is not following you into this next chapter. Okay. There's a lot of victory and reward coming towards you based off of what you choose and what you act on, and just becoming consistent and disciplined with it. Clarify the Seven of Cups for my Saggies. And clarify the Six of Wands for Sag. Okay, let's talk about your friend groups. You have significant friends in your next chapter that are going to help you to release yourself from negative thinking. You know, these are the type of friends that when you're not feeling your most confident, they basically reassure you that you are the shit, that you can't fail, that you can do anything that you set your mind to. They push you to try again, even when you feel like you made a mistake. These are the type of friends that help you out of self sabotage. Okay. So, a really good group of friends in your next chapter, Sag. I'm not kidding about that. Now, when it comes to the Seven of Cups and it comes to your visualizations, your fantasies, and your desires, and maybe even an option that you want to act on in this next chapter, you're being urged to keep it very private. And when I say private, not saying that you should just only keep it to yourself, but you should keep it within a very close knitted group of people that you trust. Now, we know in this next chapter you're going to be able to trust more, which is really nice. It's just about not putting it out there to the wrong people. Sometimes we get caught up in just conversation and you're basically telling your game plan to people who may want to challenge you or are envious of you or even want to embarrass you. So, when it comes to whatever you're going to be acting on, or maybe when you make that final decision that you're going to start something, just keep it private for a little bit until you can weed out the people who are really supportive, and that are not going to sabotage your plans. And you will find your soul tribe in this chapter, okay? So that's what I have for you, Sag. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Please like the video, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell. Also, Sag, if you do not know already, I do have a Sagittarius only channel. It will be on the screen at the end of this video, maybe over here, or maybe it's over here. I don't know. It's called Saggy's Dream. You can follow that for new uploads every week. I'm literally going to do some uploads today, so go ahead and check that out. But other than that, I'm excited about this new chapter for you. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, Sag.